So good reach forward, good body position. Breathing is comfortable. You're not lifting your head out of the water to breathe. Kick looks relaxed and looks like it's sort of supporting your stroke timing. The slightest bit of right leg kicking out of the streamline as you turn to breathe. It's not a big deal, but that's something you might try to work on. You'll see that here. Yeah, that's pretty minor. So rotation is good. Could be a little better, and I know from watching you underwater, I think it's because of the finish. On a lot of the strokes, you seem to finish just slightly early. So if you push all the way through, your rotation as a result will be better. The important thing is pushing all the way through. The rotation is an indicator of what's going on underwater. So you can see how your left shoulder is just a little low as your arm comes around. Your right is up because you're turning to breathe. Hands reaching directly in front of the shoulders, that's good, that's where you want to be. So streamline stuff, all, A's if you're grading things. And then the catch underwater, so you've got a bit of the high elbow catch going on with your right arm, which is good. You keep working on that, making it better and better. Left arm, a bit more of a straight arm style. So you're sort of on the way to getting that high elbow catch or early vertical forearm. It's a matter of just continuing to improve the technique as well as possible. And then the last piece is the push through or the finish of the stroke. So you are finishing the strokes just slightly early. So you want to sort of push all the way back. On the frame by frame, which is coming up in a little bit, we'll also look at your hand position. The path you're pulling or the direction you're pulling is right on. You're just pulling straight back. There's a little bit of swoopy motion as you turn to breathe, but that's completely fine. So looking at your left arm, so you can tell it's a little low because hand and arm come in at the same time. That would be why you'd want to rotate a little more. Really nice extension, good long reach. Probably cannot improve that much, if at all, so you don't need to spend time on that other than to make sure it stays good. And then looking at the hand position, forearm position, upper arm position. So right now it's a straight arm. Still kind of straight arm. So pretty much a straight arm start to the stroke. So if you can get that hand and form more vertical early in the stroke, that's going to help your power on that side. Hand position looks good here. And then here you can see it's sort of turned inward. So you want to keep that flat to the back wall, so that's where you're losing a little bit of thrust, and then you're finishing slightly early there. So you want to keep that hand flat to the back wall and push through more. Looking at the right arm, and the drills are the ones that we went over a lot in class. Fist with paddle, one arm drill. I mean, those are the main two. Doggy paddle would be helpful. Probably doing some sculling. That front sculling and side sculling would also be helpful for you. So good reach, not quite as rotated over here, and then you sort of glide into your rotation, which is fine. Hand is tilted slightly up. It's not terrible. And then you start your catch. So there, right there, that frame, you can see you're starting to get a difference in the angle of your forearm and upper arm. However, then your elbow leads back, and you and your hand and forearm have not gone vertical. So you lost a little bit of the grip that you have. So on the right, you're getting the beginning better, but then sort of giving it up as you move through the middle of the pull. So work on maintaining that high elbow catch through.